Well, reparations is another issue regional leaders are concentrating on. It's something Prime Minister of Dominica, the Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit, provided clarity on during Friday's final CARICOM press conference at the Balmoral Convention Center. He explained how the Caribbean community decided to engage its former colonial masters on the topic, and each Caribbean country being mandated to establish a national reparation committee.
There's no doubt we believe as Caribbean people that some kind of recompense need to be provided to us for the many atrocities of slavery.
That's Dominican Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit basically sharing the view of regional leaders. While slave owners were compensated when slavery ended, countries in the Caribbean that produced sugar and slaves to mine those plantations were left poor, in some cases like Guyana and for Haiti, who had to repay its colonizers. In the present day, some wealthy British families have acknowledged the atrocities of slavery and sought to make amends, like Laura Trevelyan, who apologized to Grenada and donated £100,000 towards the establishment of a community fund for economic development. Or like a current sitting Tory MP, who in this case hasn't.
And the reality is, it's an important question which has to occupy the minds of all Caribbean people. And to appreciate our history and the atrocities which we've gone through as a people, and to engage and to really move away with just. I don't think we should only accept apologies or a recognition that a wrong was done. If a wrong is done to you and you go to court, then you'll get compensation. And I think we have to start looking at these things from that vantage.
It's an issue Skerrit also tied to the climate crisis.
I mean, at every COP meeting, there is a new offer of assistance, but they're never forthcoming. And the reality is we continue to confront the rabid impacts of climate change on our islands and the sheer cost of reconstructing after a natural disaster like that.
He said obviously Haiti would be included in those discussions since it was the first free black country that emancipated black people as slaves. Barbados Prime Minister the Honorable Mia Mottley acknowledging too that the Netherlands has made steps in the way of reparations.
They need to go further, and I think that our engagement with Europe has to be at a level where, as I said, we place these matters for mature consideration, recognizing that we are the victims now of a double jeopardy, as Prime Minister Skerrit just said, that it was the blood, sweat and tears of our people that financed the Industrial Revolution, and it is the very same consequences of the Industrial Revolution that are causing us now this existential crisis.
Adding further that even as liberated countries, the position remains the same.
When we became independent countries, we had no compact left for us that allowed us to deal with poverty, housing, education, healthcare, or building a modern economy. What we had was a society and an economy that had been sucked dry and wealth extracted from it for centuries. Now, if you start with a deficit, you have hell to catch up and play, and that has been our experience in these 50, 60 years since independence.